Namaskar, I am Dr. Mansi. This is lecture number 8.5 Types of Conflict as a part of my organizational conflict lecture series. We often wonder why some disagreements escalate quickly while others resolve calmly. The answer lies in the type of conflict. In the world of business and management, conflict is not always a sign of dysfunction. It can signal diverse perspectives and also innovation. But to harness its productivity, we must first recognize what kind of conflict we are dealing with. So, let's explain or let's explore the four types of conflict and how they shape our interactions. So these are the four types of conflict we are going to study in the upcoming slides. We'll begin with goal conflict, followed by cognitive conflict, then affective conflict, followed by behavioral conflict. What is goal conflict? As it is understood with the name itself, it occurs when two or more individuals or groups they pursue different objectives. It often leads to clash over, goals prioritization means which goal to be prioritized first. So as you can see on the screen, disagreements over desired outcomes or end goals. The example could be two various different department competing for limited budget or to pursue different projects. Then what are the key features of goal conflict? It will be like the first thing would be it is a conflict of desired outcome. Number two, each party wants to achieve a specific objective that may interfere with or contradict the other's goals. Number three, the tension arises not from the emotions or the behavior, but from the competing priorities and ambitions. Example of goal conflict. Let's take the example of marketing team which wants to invest heavily in the brand awareness campaign while the finance team insists on cutting costs to meet the quarterly profit targets. Both teams are working toward the organizational success, but their goals are in direct conflict. So both goals may be valuable, but pursuing one could hinder the other. So why this goal conflict is called a goal conflict? Three reasons are there. Number one, it is a clash over the desired outcomes. Number two, each group has different priorities or end goals. And number three, there is no personal animosity, just conflicting objectives. Cognitive conflict. This type of conflict emerges when one person or group's feelings or emotions or attitudes are incompatible with those of others. Often, cognitive conflicts are rooted in differences of attitudes, beliefs, values, and worldviews, and also ideas may be tied to deeply held culture, politics, and religion. As you can see on the screen, it is like the caused by clash of ideas, beliefs, or values. The examples could be disagreements over political views in the workplace, especially around elections, and also the cultural differences leading to opposing opinions on gender roles or leadership styles. The example could be during a project discussion, one employee advocates for using animal testing in the product development based on the scientific efficiency, while another opposes it because due to ethical and environmental concerns. The disagreement intensifies because each person is having a different stance which is strongly rooted in, strongly rooted in beliefs and value system. So what is the reason why it is called a cognitive conflict? There are three reasons again. Number one, this conflict is based on clashing ideas, values, or worldviews. Number two, the both the individuals are logically consistent within their own belief system, but they are incompatible with the other's belief system. Number three, emotions may be involved, but the core issue is intellectual or ideological rather than personal dislike or behavior. Effective conflict. It is often seen in situations where two individuals simply don't get along with each other. So, as you can see on the screen as well, emotional or personal incompatibility, people simply don't get along. The example could be two co-workers consistently consistently irritate each other regardless of the task. The example of affective conflict could be in the workplace, a detail oriented team member may conflict with a colleague who prefers a more flexible and quick approach. So these differences can lead to misunderstanding and emotional disagreements. Sometimes you don't like the person such personal behaviors, and because of that, these kind of conflicts can occur at the workplace. There could be various reasons as well which could be associated. For example, the personality clashes, jealousy or envy, poor communication, lack of trust, perceived disrespect, negative past experience, unresolved interpersonal issues, misinterpretation, then also emotional outbursts. Behavioral conflict exists when one person or group does something that is unacceptable to others. As we can see on the screen, conflict caused by the unacceptable actions or conduct. Example could be using offensive or profane language in professional settings, or violating dress codes in a way that others find inappropriate. It is it is constant, like it could be like constant interrupting during discussions and making others unheard. The example could be an employee consistently arrives late to team meetings, interrupting others, causing delays. Team members often become frustrated by the repeated behavior, perceiving it disrespectful and also disruptive. So, why this is called a behavioral conflict? There are two reasons. Number one, the conflict arises not from the goals, values, or emotions, but from the observable behavior or the repeated lateness in this particular example if we talk. Number two, others find this behavior unacceptable or it could be offensive, triggering tensions or disputes. So this is a perfect example of behavioral conflict. Apart from these four classifications, there is another classification of conflict which is proposed by Gallo in 2015. Here let's talk about all four types. We'll begin with relationship conflict. Gallo proposed relationship conflict is often rooted in personal dynamics. Then there is task conflict, which is associated to the disagreements about what to do. Then Gallo also spoke about the process related conflict, which involves disagreements about how the work needs to be done. The fourth one or the last one is, according to Gallo, is status conflict, which involves power or hierarchy struggles. So this is all about the classification of conflict as proposed by Gallo 2015. This is the list of references that I have used in making this lecture. More specifically, the third one you can use as what is proposed, like types of organization conflict as proposed by Gallo. You can access this through this link. I hope this gives you a clear understanding of different types of conflict within the organization. Up next, we will explore how different types of interpersonal conflict take shape in the organization and how to manage them effectively. Thank you so much for watching.